You can eat al fresco. With the lion.
It is senseless to waste lives in futile battle. Instead of fighting, we shall throw a coin.
I'm broke. I haven't got out working.
Hadrian?
Oh, all right.
He's got loads of money.
Ancient Britain. Heads are yours.
Come on, Eggs.
Oh, where'd it go?
Oh, that was my last denarius. That was. It must be somewhere.
Say where it went. It must have been. It's down here somewhere.
We find it. Where is it?
Somewhere over there. How could you do it?
Must be somewhere. Wooly. Wooly, you must have it. I gave it to you, I'm sure I did.
I've looked in all my pockets.
Have I got this straight? Did you two find a real Roman coin?
Yeah.
And you lost it again?
No, he did. I bet he dropped it when my dad came out.
You lost it crawling through the edge.
You'll find it for us, won't you?
I wouldn't bank on it. Didn't you notice out before you left home? Don't you know what's been going on?
You can't get away with this, Grewcock. You said you'd shift this fence.
He has shifted it.
No, into its proper place. Show them the plan, Sheila.
Oh, never mind your plans. That pond's in our garden.
But this is not a pond. It was a dangerous hole, and now we've filled it in.
Malicious damage, that's what it is. We paid for that hole to be dug.
Aye, so I think you should pay me for filling it in again.
That does it.
Hey, get off our land.
We'll see whose land it is.
I think it's Treswell's at fault.
Oh, they are in a way.
They are in a way, Mr. Slater. We're a great fuss over now.
No, you see, the fence is out of place. You see,
It was quite a way out of place according to their plan.
And it were quite a way the other way, according to Gruey's dad's plan.
But that's because...
That's because them plans are never right.
Look, I'm trying to tell you.
What?
Well, if you listen, you'll find out, won't you? Now, I've been living around here a lot longer than you. And I believe I know what's wrong with them plans.
Do you?
I do. Look, when I were young, about your age, like...
You're trespassing on our garden.
I am sitting in my garden enjoying the sunshine. You are the trespassers.
Oh, you think so? Well, how about if we call the police and get you thrown out?
If anyone's going to call the police, it's going to be us.
Sheila, leg it, Tory! Go on!
Four 417. Heading in an easterly direction up Bruddle Road. Oh, no. Can't you send a squad car, Sarge? Well, I'm on trail of some serious graffiti vandals. I'm always going there. It's a domestic, isn't it? I bet he's there. I bet he's in thick of it. Oh.
Hey, here comes the cavalry.
Hold on, kids. I think you should keep your noses out of this. This is grown-ups' business.
I think we can rely on the police to sort it out.
I think we can, Mrs. Tresswell.
Why'd you have to bring the police into it?
He's trespassing.
No, he's not. Neither of you are.
Hey?
Mr. Slater, a little lad round here, before either of these houses were built. He used to walk this way to school every day.
So?
So the plans are all wrong. They've added this bit on in the middle. This used to be a public footpath.
Hold on. Where do you think you're going?
We're going for a walk along this public footpath.
You cheeky monkey.
What have you got there?
It's a metal detector. They're after me coin.
Who says we are?
Don't know what there is under here.
Stephen, don't you think you ought to tell us what all this is about?
Yeah, well, we found this Roman coin in the old dad. But it's gone missing.
Any rare coins found in my garden belong to me.
Unless they're found in our garden.
No.
If it's a public footpath, it's nobody's garden. Find us, keep us.
Rubbish!
Hey, shut up!
I thought so. All right. What's all this kerfuffle?
We're the ones who called you.
Oh, we called you first.
Of course.
Excuse me!
All right. Are you part of this complex and highly irritating domestic dispute? Or are you Miss Marple come sort it all out for us?
She's from library. We found this Roman coin in Olmus, and then we lost it again. No, I found it again.
I think I'd better have that for the time being. Ah, yes. This is definitely a Roman coin. Wouldn't you say so, miss?
Definitely. Anyone been to Italy for the holidays?
Ooh, how'd you know that?
50 lira. Thought it were Latin.
That's what Italian is, modern Latin.
I must have dropped it. Came back with pocketfuls of the stuff.
Never mind your loads of money, Tresswell. Shift yourself off our land.
This is our garden.
It's a footpath.
Look, I don't think we want a footpath that runs through people's houses. We'd have to start knocking walls down, wouldn't we? So why don't you put the fence back in the middle and let me get back to major crime busting?
Well, you're not going to get him, you coward.
Hey,
You're just a
let me
coward.
have a say.
Well, I'd rather they didn't put it back just yet. In fact, I prefer it if you were all very careful with this bit of garden. And I prefer it if you kept those things well out of it.
Why's that?
Because of this knife, the one Gruey dug up. I was right, it isn't Roman. In fact, it's not as Roman as that 50 lira piece. But I'm hoping there's more where it came from, because it's something quite special. It's a Saxon knife.
It's not.
It is.
Psychological.
Archaeological.
How archaeological?
Very.
Eds, it's yours. The sun rose, his ordinary human frame seemed to dissolve away. This was a dawn like no other dawn. Inside every cell of his body, the mysterious forces of transformation were already at work. Mucky old wrappers. Stale bits of crisps. Bus tickets. And letters from school. Stephen Grucock, Queen's Road Middle School. Tries hard. Could do better. Stand outside till you've learnt to behave. And now, through the mysterious forces of transformation, Stephen Grucock, Queen's Road Upper School. Cool. Clean curtain. Classic. A new class. A new dawn. A new...
Gruey!
Gruey!
What have I done now?
It's always the same with him. You think he'd make an effort. I mean, it's his future that's at stake. Oh.
What's up?
Told you before about that jacket. You'll have it ruined before you've started, Stephen.
You won't be starting if you don't book your ideas up. We've just had this from Mr. Byrne, your new form tutor.
You've not done your options.
What options?
Your choice of subjects for the 4th year.
I did. I did them ages ago.
Yeah, it were a mess. Most of the subjects you put in for were timetabled for the same afternoon.
It says here we should have had a letter about it. Last term.
Oh, yeah.
I expect it's rotting away in his old jacket, along with all the other notes he never brought home.
No. It's on my table upstairs.
Oh. Do you think this Mr. Byrne knows what he's letting himself in for?
You'll be in for it on first day, Wally.
Yeah, upper school side's on other side at park.
Yeah, and the big kids get you on the way over, taking the cloakroom and put a blindfold on you. And then they stick your head down, have and pull chain.
Don't talk rubbish.
Calling me a liar? We got mates in the 5th year, so we know what goes on for a fact.
There's a gang of them go round and they get you.
Yeah, there's some of them over there now. I bet you'll be first in line. That was at Gruey will be even firster.
You were supposed to
to fill this in last term.
I did, but it didn't work out.
What a surprise. I'm doing physics, chemistry and biology, because she's a mad scientist. I'm doing media studies and languages, because she wants to be a presenter on the Eurovision Song Contest. How'd you guess? If you knew what you were going to be, you could decide what subjects to do.
I told my mum I wanted to be captain of first spaceship to land on Venus.
Couldn't you think about more down to earth?
That's what my dad said. So I said I wanted to win an Olympic medal for the high jump. And then he threw me out. He said if I don't think of something sensible by the start of term, he's going to send me back to the infants to start over.
Do a computer course. You'd enjoy that. You'd only play games in them all day. How about motor maintenance? Have you seen the state of his push bike?
I know. I could do science like Super Mouse, then I'd have a mate and all.
There's a lot of book learning, and hard maths and that.
Yeah, but I'm great at the practicals. Do you remember the one we did in first year with a glass of water and a bit of card?
No.
You see, the air pressure keeps the liquid inside. Just call me Albert Einstein. Hey up, Wooly. What are you doing for your options?
Underwater swimming and survival training. And I reckon you should have done the same.
No, I'm doing science.
Gruey!
Don't think I were right for science. What was that survival training you were on about?
We're gonna need it. See that lot over there?
Yeah?
Nidji says he nagged you on the first day. Stick your head down the, you know.
Toilets?
Yeah.
He's winding you up.
Yeah, well, my mum's worried now. She would nearly have to see the headmaster. We've not even started yet.
I think I'll have a word with Nidji. Bet he ain't got his options sorted.
He said he were doing commerce.
Business? I could do that easy.
Oh, I was thinking someone
Nidji
reaching
about?
me.
No, it's his day off, and I am in the middle of dealing with a customer.
Hi.
Hello again.
Sorry about the wet.
No, don't worry about that.
Gruey, I'm trying to do some business here.
Don't let him swizz you.
Hey, watch it.
Well, it's rubbish is this model. We had one just like it. It was 20 quid when my dad bought it, but it weren't worth a tenner. You can't get it to switch on properly, not without banging. This happened to ours and all. They're not worth a fiver, these radios. All the knobs are loose. I don't know why it ain't working properly. Perhaps there's no batteries in it. They use up loads of batteries. Oh, look at that. It's all corroded. It'll take ages to clean that gunk out. Honest, Harry. Not worth a fiver. Quid would be about right. What do you say, Harry?
Oh, well, I think you're right, Gruey. I think it's worth about £1.
Quick, it's a bargain.
No, it's not.
Well, I'd buy it for £1.
I'm not trying to buy it. I'm trying to sell it.
Right, then. We'll give Commerce a miss.
What about Nidji?
We'll give him a miss and all.
Well, that fella wishes you'd given him a miss.
Just trying to be helpful.
You've heard that line before. What's going on?
DIY, my mum's favourite. She lets me help her sometimes.
I expect you hold the screws.
I might take woodwork for one of my options.
Don't start, Gruey. You know what'll happen.
It's easy. It's only a kit for shelves. We just follow the instructions.
Seen it in them cartoons. You'll get 'em up and put the gear back on 'em, and they'll all fall down, just as your man walks through the door.
No faith. That's your trouble. And now we'll start on the floor.
There's no wrong with it.
Well, look here by the door. My mum's got it ready for them new tiles.
How do you know?
Because the glue's here ready, innit?
Gruey, you'll need it that thick.
Well, I'm going to spread it out, aren't I? Give us them tiles. Ma'am!
What's up? What have you been doing here? Oh, no! Stephen,
Yes, ma'am?
get out of my sight.
I did the shelves for you, ma'am.
Thank you, Stephen.
He's running out of options.
I had been considering...
What?
Your father had been considering, being his son and all, you might have some talent for electrical engineering.
With training?
Oh, with a lot of training.
Is it one of my options?
But after yesterday, I'd even be afraid to let you near a soldering iron in case you fuse the entire national grid.
Why don't you go down the library and see that nice Miss Phipps?
I think she understands you better than we do.
You're my mum and dad.
We know that, Stephen.
At a time like this, Stephen, you need a more, objective viewpoint.
Somebody you haven't driven balmy for the past 14 years.
Oh, you're very early.
So are you.
Well, when you're older, you don't sleep that long, you know. What's your excuse?
I'm worried about my future. I'm looking for a more objective viewpoint.
Oh, well, what about medicine?
How do you mean? Like a doctor, like you were?
No, I were a medical auxiliary. Being a doctor takes years. It's all that study, you know. But there's lots of different jobs in hospital, you know.
Nursing?
Aye, might suit you.
I fancied being more like an ambulance driver.
Well, whatever you do, you need to have a basic knowledge of first aid. Here, take a read of that.
Thanks. Wally?
I can't see what good this is doing, Gruey. There's nothing wrong with me.
I'm just getting the hang of it. I mean, I might want to be an heart surgeon. But how do you know? Till you've had a go.
Ollie! I've had enough. I'm going home.
Ah! A real case.
No, it's all right. I just got a bit of a dick in here. I'll be right in a bit.
Don't try and speak. You're in a state of shock.
I'm in lead. Let me up, you dozy wazzer, before they catch me.
I've got to go by the book. Take responsibility. Appreciate the situation. Take charge till someone more experienced is available. Diagnosis, treatment.
And disposal. No, I'm all right. Oh, great. Great.
Bit of coincidence, innit?
Cross it off.
I will.
Cross it off now. I want to see you cross off human biology and health education and anything that might lead you into looking after some poor wazzock who don't know what you like.
Yeah, all right. But I'm going to keep up my first third.
Practice it on a dummy, then. Practice on purple tracksuit features. He's getting really fond of you.
Yeah, he was smiling.
You must have a twisted sense of humour. I hope you recognise that kid you made lose the race.
Why? Was he somebody famous?
Last time you saw him, he were over the road from the cafe, mending his bike.
Nidge's fifth farm first day death squad.
You've guessed it.
Imagination. It's all in his imagination.
I hope you're right.
I am right. I'm more bothered about my options. Where are you going?
I've had enough of you and your options. I'm opting out.
I need some help.
You don't know what to do.
I don't.
Your mind is a jumble of confusion.
Yeah. Expressive arts, Stephen. Expressive arts is the option for you.
We've had our differences in the past. Can't say it's been easy living next door, but glad you came to us for help.
You see, our minds were confused. We too were unable to express our inner selves.
Until last Thursday.
When we discovered the way.
Self-realization through music and art.
You see, Stephen, you have to feel the flow, the force, the music moving through you. Do you get the picture?
I think so.
5 letters. N, something, 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 E.
Blooming racket.
Well, that's 2 words, Jeff.
What? Next door. I can't hear myself think.
Oh, it's been like that off and on since last Thursday. I can't think what they're up to.
That's it! You've got it! Let it flow. Let it out. Let it be.
Come on.
Where are we going?
Next door. I'm going to ask them nicely what they're up to, and then I'm going to tell them to stop it. Raving bonkers.
We're expressing ourselves.
We could see that.
Expressive art, it's one of my options.
Well, maybe you could do dry cleaning for another.
It's not on the list.
Right. Well, stop your pocket money then. Buy a set of overalls.
You're very good at deciding what you're not going to do, Stephen. All you've got here is crossing out.
I feel more positive today. I'm going down the library. I'm going down the library.
Oh, that's the spirit. Perhaps this time you'll actually arrive there.
How are you getting on, Gruey?
I'm not. I'm practising to be a failure.
How's that?
I don't know what I want to be, so I don't know what I want to do. I want to have some fun and some laughs and be useful and have some adventures. I want to transform myself, but I don't know what into. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. You're like a superhero with superpowers, but you haven't discovered what they are yet.
Sort of.
What are you good at?
Causing trouble.
You never cause any trouble around here.
No, weird that, innit?
Is it?
Yeah. But maybe that's the answer. I could be a librarian like you. What do you need to study?
Hold on. Don't you think a superhero might get bored stacking books on shelves and that?
No, I'd be brilliant. Give us a go with that trolley load. Dewey Decimal Classification. I know how it works.
I'm impressed. I think you'll find what you want in the athletics section.
It's all right. Just give us a minute and I'll have it sorted.
I think you'd best just leave it to me. No hard feelings.
What, do you have to study to be a police officer, then?
Patience.
You got to be tall, though, aren't you?
Not that tall.
And if you're good, you could get to be a detective, couldn't you?
You could be.
How come you're not a detective?
'Cause I'd rather not be. 'Cause I'd rather spend me time on beat being a community bobby and dealing with raving delinquents such as yourself who ask me daft questions while I'm in furtherance of my duty.
Yeah, but...
Now, the only police force I can imagine you joining would be Keystone Cops.
But...
You got all right qualifications. Now, if you let me stick this little sticker on this car, I might convince my sergeant I'm doing a good job.
Birds have been looking for me. Get out of it, Nidgy. I've got enough to be going on with.
Well, now you got me and all, haven't you?
I just want you to stop frightening Wooly with them horror stories about upper school.
They're no stories. And they got your number, Gruey. You're still there.
I know.
You're making the tracksuits here as well.
Got any options yet?
Yeah, option to leave home before school starts. I've managed to upset everyone as usual.
Did you find anything out down the library?
Found out I'm no superhero. I mean, why wait for him to shove me head down the lav? I'll do it myself.
It's all up and down with you, Gruey. That's your trouble. You should choose something you can put your energy into.
Like what?
How about athletics? You used to be good at high jump and that.
I'm doing my running still. We might make the school team together.
Yeah, and then I could practice for my Olympic medal. What am I going to do in the meantime?
Do what I'm doing.
What's that?
Cooking. I might go into catering and management when I'm older.
I forgot about cookery. I've always been good at that.
It's my mum's idea. She wants me to open a big famous restaurant where she can eat out all the time.
And I could be your cook. And I'll do all that flambe stuff. Madame, monsieur, your dinner is served.
Gruey?
Dan!
I shall be a very happy woman when these holidays are over.
When do you go back?
Day after tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
That's right. You going to be there?
Yeah. Unless I'm on my way to Venus.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on. Do you mind if I have a word?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a very good idea. No, it's very kind of you to take the trouble.
Here he comes. It's tomorrow, you know.
Don't panic. All your kit's ready.
I've altered the sleeves on your jacket, and your dad's altered his mind about sending you back to the infants.
Pity. I might have been better off. I know it's my first day. But it feels like it might be my last.
Final option.
No!
Not again.
Sorry.
Not again.
Sorry. 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 I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for now, Stephen?
Everything.
It's a new day. You haven't done out yet. It's a new dawn, a new start.
Would you say it was a dawn like no other dawn?
Could be. Could be.
One jar pickled beetroot. You look very smart in your new uniform.
The power of transformation.
Very likely.
Where's Wally?
He's off. They're all off.
I must be late. See you. Hello? There must be assembly.
Oh, there you are.
No, I'm just off to assembly.
All right, hold on. Come here a minute.
Not likely.
We meet again.
Thought you were going to say not again.
No. I'm pleased to see you. I was expecting to see you.
What are you doing here?
Now, you can work that out for yourself, can't you?
You're the sports teacher.
Aye, one of them. I'm your form teacher as well, David Byrne.
Oh, no. Sorry, Mr. Byrne.
Ah, you've done nothing to be sorry about. You're here to give me a hand with this equipment, the same as these other lads and lassies.
Hey, Gruey.
Pleased to have you with us.
Listen, we'll sort out this equipment first, and then you and me will have a chat about sport and whatever else you want to do.
What about assembly?
That's tomorrow, when school starts.
What?
We've come to help sort out your options with Mr. Byrne.
Listen, I'm glad you're keen, and I'm glad you're here. I've heard you're good at the high jump.
Piece of cake.
Go for it.
Go for it, Gruey.
Hey!